These recordings took place during the early 1980s. They were dubbed as "Don't Talk, Just Listen." This is because serial killer Paul Stefani would call 911 after he had committed a murder and started with "Don't talk, just listen." He then began to describe how he murdered women and the reasons for his actions. He was known as the Weepy Voice Killer. This is because of his emotional calls to the police. His killings spanned from 1980 to 1982. He killed 3 victims. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison and died there in 1998 due to skin cancer. This is what the creepy calls sounded like.
Don't talk, just listen. I'm sorry what I did to Compton. I couldn't help it. Don't know why I had to stab her.
Fire emergency.
Please don't talk, just listen. I'm sorry I killed that girl. I stabbed her 40 times. Kimberly Compton was the first one. Only I just stabbed somebody with a knife stick. I can't stop myself. I keep killing somebody.
The bloop. This is one of the most famous deep sea recordings. The bloop has confused scientists of its true origin. This noise, along with several other bloops, are the loudest sounds to ever be recorded in the Earth's oceans. It was an ultra-low frequency and extremely powerful underwater sound detected in the South Pacific Ocean in 1997. Theories of what caused the bloop have ranged from icebergs to giant creatures lurking in the depths of the ocean. This is what the bloop sounds like. This recording was made on November 18th, 1978 at the People's Temple compound in Jonestown, Guyana. It is an audio recording of speeches that happened during a mass suicide of 900 members of a cult. The cult had a large metal tub filled with a flavoured aid that was mixed with Valium and cyanide. The poison caused death within 5 minutes. The cult leader was a man named Jim Jones, and the cult members were believed to be brainwashed and living in concentration camp-like conditions. The full recording is 44 minutes long, but here is a small snippet of it.
I tell you, I don't care how many screams you hear, I don't care how many anguished cries. Death is a million times preferable to 10 more days of this life. If you knew what was ahead of you, you'd be glad to be stepping over tonight. The best thing you do to relax, and you'll have no problem. You'll have no problem with the thing if you just relax. Lay down your life with your child, but don't do this. Free at last. We didn't commit suicide, we committed an act of revolutionary suicide protesting the conditions of an inhumane world.
The original Night Stalker is a name given to an anonymous serial killer and rapist who murdered at least 10 people in Southern California from 1979 through to 1986. A recording was found on one of the victim's answering machines, and it is believed to be the killer. This is what it sounds like. In January 2007, a paranormal hunting group called the Central New York Ghost Hunters investigated an old hotel in New York. The hotel was built in the late 1800s and it is supposedly a hotspot for paranormal activity. Stacy Jones, the founder of the paranormal team, and several other members went to the hotel and set up audio recorders, video recorders, and other electronics. Their previous investigations had been quiet, but this one was filled with paranormal activity. This included muffled voices of unknown origin, sounds of footsteps, and doors slamming. But what she found on her EVP recorder the next day was really shocking. She says you can hear females talking, with one female saying, "Hey baby." She also claims you can hear a woman saying, "Get off me," and several other male voices. Listen to the audio for yourself and let me know what you hear. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to stay updated with our new vids, and also check out our other vids. Goodbye.